The Inner Circle by Patrick M. Dransfield. For more, go to innercirclewuxing.com. Book 1. The Duel of the Sorcerers. Narrated by Patrick M. Dransfield. Part 1. The Road from Liverpool. Chapter 1. Call me Paul Tian-Kermode. Tien, meaning heaven. Tien, meaning heaven. Vast indeed is the greatness of the beginning. The initiating is the source of all beings and regulates all under heaven. What does a 22-year-old man know about what to believe? Despite all the hard work of Father Saviour Pombo, the tenets of the Roman Catholic Church hold no interest for me. Not even the Jesuit arm, bring me the child and I will show you the man, well, that hasn't really washed on me, even with the example of Father Xavier as my mentor. My biological father was Chinese, not a talkative man by all accounts, but talkative enough to beget me, at any rate, and my elder sister Sarah. My mother, deceased, had described him as the most beautiful man she had ever seen. Not handsome, beautiful was the adjective she used. They didn't marry, officially. One obvious reason that, being Chinese, my father was considered an alien in England, and by marrying him, my mother Mary, née Kermode, Welsh from her father's side and Irish from her mother's, would have been forced to give up her British citizenship. All the rights and her identity as a British woman gone, just like that. Perhaps it is the injustice, the double standards, that fueled my sense of outrage and quickened my desire to study law. My mother's father was nonconformist and her mother Roman Catholic. Mary's taking up with a Chinese man at least meant that the argument between which church to follow never materialized, as her father refused to have anything to do with her after Sarah was born. The Scottish Presbyterian Church of Ruthin would be permanently barred to Mary and to my sister and to me, her alien offspring. Father Xavier evidently took pity and married my mother and father properly, he used to say, by hearing their vows before God and themselves, the people that really matter. While I don't remember anything about William Sima Tien, I still bear his family name, Paul Tien, and Kermode from my mother's side. I keep my mother's name since it is through her that I can claim to be British. Being brought up in Liverpool and looking Chinese and born to a single Welsh mother and gaining a scholarship at the Liverpool Bluecoat Grammar School to boot, well, I can guess you can imagine that the local kids did not give me an easy passage. Some of the adults that ought to have known better, neither. I do remember that, throughout my teenage years, I was angry with my father and all that he represented relating to China. The poor man of the East, as China was described in all the papers. Boys get it harder than girls, my sister Sarah told me, with a shrug. She is a year older than me, so one can gather from the objective evidence that my parents did love each other, and that my father, despite all the obstacles put in their way, was keen to stick around. Father Xavier assures me of that. Father Xavier also tells me that my father, William Chow Xing Sima Tien, was there at the moment of my birth, which, if true, is indeed rare. Most Liverpool men are barred from the birthing room and left to drink themselves into an anxious stupor at the pub. Ironically, William was, by my mother's account, an obsessive man about punctuality. That is something else that he shares with Father Xavier. As a consequence, my birth date and time are accurately recorded and even etched into a silver christening cup. 4:46 a.m. on Sunday, December 30th, 1893. The Chinese are sticklers for precision when it comes to birth dates and
Sample complete. Ready to continue?